Hello everyone, David Nyes again here with Dmapper 3.3, explaining some of the changes that have gone on with this, starting with this version. And I would like to bring out the list here of the changes. There were 6 things, and in this video we're going to talk about the first one, where we added support for the override of Terrain Navigator map display of colors and symbols, and that's found in the configuration settings. So let's get that started right now. So in Dmapper, typically the color of the row is what gets displayed to the Terrain Navigator maps. So the red, the green, the purple, the black, the blue, those are the colors that get displayed. Well, some users would like to post a different color and a different symbol to the Terrain Navigator map when it posts. So with version 3.3, we have added that option under Configuration. We'll just touch a little bit on, you would want to select under mapping one of the Terrain Navigator options. This is also where you can post to turn on the new tactical map names. It also comes with that as well. But what we've added is this TN display, that stands for Terrain Navigator Display. And if you click on that, you have the ability here for each ID, and let me scoot this out of the way a little bit. Each row has a letter ID. In the first 16, if you're using a 16 version, it's A through P. And what we've given is, for each of those IDs, you can choose a different waypoint color. So you can choose anything that you'd like. White's probably not the best color. Make sure you've got something that contrasts into the background of what you're doing. So you can drop down, you can choose the colors that you want for each of those columns. They would be different than what you see on the Dmapper display, and they would post these colors on Terrain Navigator. In addition to that, there's a symbol that can be displayed to the Terrain Navigator map. In the past, we've just used a default looking plain symbol, and it works, but sometimes you want to post something specific about that particular unit that's out there in the field, and you want to use the Terrain Navigator symbols. You can't just edit that in Terrain Navigator, because Dmapper, when it sends the data to Terrain Navigator, it also sends the waypoint color and the symbol, as well as the call sign, either the call sign or the tactical name, whatever the identifier is. And if you try and edit that in Terrain Navigator, it'll just get it overwritten the next time that there's a post to the map. So each symbol has a number associated with it, and if you don't know the numbers, you can simply click on the link to view a symbol table, and that will let you, let's scoot this out of the way, that will let you open up a table of all of the different, currently all of the different Terrain Navigator symbols. Like an airplane is number 24, an ambulance, lots of arrows, bicycle, birds, boats, canoes, cars, just an unlimited amount of different things that you can put. You can even make a goat symbol. I haven't seen that one on the map yet, but I suppose if you wanted to track a goat, you could do that. Helicopter, all of that. So if you want, say, A to be a goat, because you've got a tracker on a goat, you would just take the number 142 and enter it in and save that. And when you post to the map, that symbol and that color, I don't remember what the color was that we chose, that brown. So you're going to have a brown goat symbol that'll post to a Terrain Navigator. Now a lot of these are stars or some sort of dot type thing that's by default. It will have these colors, and it will have just a default a symbol. But you can go in here and edit these and hit save, and then the next time those post, they will post to the map. And that's a new feature that we haven't had before. It allows you to kind of override that. While we're talking about the configuration screen, just for a few seconds, um, what you may not realize is this save button is not for every tab. So you can make a change here, you can make a change here, you can make a change here and a change here. And when you're all done with the tabs, then you push save. You only have to do the save button once. So that's it for today with the Terrain Navigator color and symbol override. And we look forward to having you watch our next video. Thank you.